Yo,
Okay, sweet. So yeah, next was supposed to be P Rich. It looks like they're not here yet, so we will move on to who is next. It looks like Purple Bitcoin was now able to make it via Alpha. What's going on? Alpha, can you hear me? Kuno, can you hear Alpha?
No, I cannot.
Okay, good. I thought it was about to be that bug we had last time.
Hello, can you hear me?
There we
There we
go.
go.
How are you doing? I
That's
don't think we've spoken before. We usually have Holy on the panel, so it's nice to have someone new. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. Yeah, he got wrapped up with work or family or something, so I just
No,
got the call last minute. But
no
yeah,
worries at
thanks
all.
for having
Thanks
me.
for hopping up very last minute. I guess just to jump into it, let's start with, the last week, what's been new with Pearl Bitcoin. I know, a couple of days ago, there was a pretty big bleed, with Trump, dropping Trump, obviously the Melania. We saw, memes bleeding anywhere from 20 to even up to like 60%. Pearl Bitcoin, obviously, I think was up like 10% that day. So, yeah, obviously something's going on. So yeah, let's just start with, last week, what's been going on.
Yeah, sure thing, man. Yeah, it was. I mean, everyone kind of felt it, right? I mean, the liquidity just got sucked out of the market. I mean, for us, it happened at the worst possible time. I mean, if you look at the chart, I mean, we were on our way to new all-time highs, and then yeah, I mean, all of Solana, the blockchain, basically just got gridlocked. But I think we held pretty well. I mean, we're at 6 million market cap right now. We finally got our CMC, application submitted and accepted, which was exciting. A lot of people have been waiting for that for a really long time. And then, we started doing a bunch of, guerrilla marketing at the WAGMI crypto in Miami. We got a bunch of trucks driving around and billboards all over the country and stuff, just trying to get the word out there. A lot of our whales and community members stepped up in a big way and raised funds for that. So that was really exciting. What else has been going on? That really covers it for the main updates. I mean, within the Telegram community, we've been building some fundraising bots and then trying to fundraise for just some more future central exchange listings. But we're on the right track. We're just trying to wait for the market to kind of balance out. It seems like Trump just kind of, scrambled everything for a little, but it seems like it's getting back to normal.
Yeah, it was an absolute nightmare. It was like at first I was like, oh cool, like Trump's dropping a coin. And then I went and looked at my bags and I was like, all right, this is no longer cool. But yeah, that's awesome. And for this guerrilla marketing, could you dive more into detail, like what that looked like in Miami and kind of, how that went?
Yeah, sure. So one of our community members identified that, a lot of really key big speakers are going to be at this WAGMI festival in Miami. So we had a connection, through, I think it was Soulman Crypto. So shout out to him, who knew a guy could get us a really good price on some of those, like billboard trucks. So we just designed a couple videos and a couple images and stuff to just throw up on those trucks, and then we've just been kind of parading around the block there. And then same thing, that kind of inspired someone else who had a connection in Los Angeles for a few billboards. I think one was around the 10 freeway, and one, I'm not too familiar with the geography there, but everyone just really came together to just try to make the best on-brand images that we could to just start getting the word out there. It's kind of cool. We've been looking on on the website on Google Analytics. You can kind of see where the traffic's coming in, and we started to see really big spikes in those areas. So it appears that it's working. So hopefully we'll see. We're just going to kind of analyze how effective it was and if it was worth it, and then we'll kind of recalibrate based on the effect in a few months after they stay up and then go down,
Well, sweet. That makes total sense. I guess the kind of last question I had that's kind of custom for a Bitcoin is, we just had Pino on and kind of talked through, Pino's video content, their still content that they're putting out on Instagram and TikTok. Do you guys have any plans to, bring new artists or videographers or I guess not videographers, but people to make animations on board to create content like that for Pearl Bitcoin, or more so just kind of focused on these other outside utilities?
Yeah, 100%. We have a professional, video editor on our team. His name's Trader. He's been great. He's been one that's been making all of our YouTube content and, a lot of the TikToks and Instagram content. And I mean, this is what he does professionally. I mean, he does great work. But definitely we're always looking, since we're a community project, we can always kind of try to look from within the community first. So, I mean, we of course want to bring those people on board just so we can put out more faster, because we started to see things bottleneck a little bit, especially when there's a lot of announcements. It gets difficult. Rather than just like smacking them into one video, it would probably be better to have a individual shorter videos for Spaces, TikTok, and then YouTube Shorts. And then we're thinking probably do like one longer video per week that would be like on the official YouTube page. But we were on the fence a little bit because we thought that TikTok might get banned, but now it's not banned, but it still could be banned. So we're not really sure what's going to happen there. So we're just going to keep doing what we're doing on that platform and until we actually know the future. So we don't want to invest in a professional, TikTok social media manager, content creator, and then it's banned. I mean, we could reuse it, but
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare. I have a couple of clients that are wanting to start ramping some TikTok content up, and it's like so 50-50 on if we can move forward with it or not. Well, sweet. Well, that makes sense. And in terms of things for the upcoming weeks, upcoming months for Pearl Bitcoin, do you have anything that key that you want to share?
yeah, sure. I mean, we're just going to continue to keep fundraising and try to. We've noticed that our marketing efforts have been best when we kind of stack everything together and then wait for the right timing in the market, rather than just like dumping a clip on either a KOL or on one or two things. We try to schedule it all so everything can kind of launch at once, and hopefully with good market timing and good planning, we can launch Purple Bitcoin, all the announcements at once, and that's when we really see these like meteoric rises as we move forward. So number one right now is just to keep the community funding that's coming in. I mean, people have been great. I think we've raised well over. I mean, if you include the billboards and everything that weren't funded through the marketing wallet, I think if you include that with the marketing wallet, I think we're probably almost up to like 80,000-90,000 raised within. I mean, we launched on December 4th, started fundraising on December 6th. So, I mean, people have been great, but as long as we have all of the funds ready to go, then we can wait for the right market conditions, and then we're going to investigate some new listings. I don't want to announce them quite yet until we know that it's, in the bag, but, yeah.
When leak. No, sweet. Yeah, that sounds great. And I think, I mean, one thing that's very impressive about Pearl Bitcoin is the community and their ability to raise funds. Like, just seeing every time you guys have an idea that you want to, bring to life, the community is just like so good at raising those funds and making it happen. So, that also goes hand in hand with the rating and just community in general. So I think that's the reason you've been able to hold up, while some memes bled out with this, whole Trump thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, I got to give it to just the community in general and just the level of talent that we seem to have in like everything that's important for really launching a Web3 product or a Memecoin product. Like, I mean, from full stack developers, we have multiple of those. I mean, I own a marketing company for I've been able to put my resources towards this, and then web developers, people that have been in the Web3 space, have Bitcoin mining CEOs, and I mean, the professional videographers. I mean, all of these people together, I mean, we have all of the ingredients to really make something incredible. And the only real thing that we're missing was the fundraising. So now that everyone's really stepping up and keeps donating, we're able to hit all of our goals and move forward, and just keep going up the ranking,
Well, sweet. If you guys want to hop into the Purple Bitcoin community, I'm assuming, I mean, Telegram is definitely where you guys live and breed, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Telegram.
hop into the Purple Bitcoin Telegram. I know we don't have the main account on here, but if you hop on to Alpha's page. I mean, all the retweets, everything is Pro Bitcoin, so you'll easily be able to find it. Also, of course, just, Pro Bitcoin on Deck Screener. Well, sweet. Well, thank you for coming up, and we look forward to having Pro Bitcoin on the future spaces.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, man. This has been awesome.
Thank you. And Kuno, do you have a question for Pro Bitcoin?
No, I don't.
Kuno, you are a Purple Bitcoin OG as well. I think I was one of the first people to post Pro Bitcoin at like
2 months ago now.
$700K market cap, and then I think next you were brought on board, I think it went basically like that. So yeah, Purple Bitcoin OGs here. And sweet, thank you, Alpha, for coming up.
Thanks so much, guys. Again, both to Caleb and Kuno. You guys have been great. You've been big help for the community, man.
Awesome.
Of course, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate you, boys. Take care.